23,000 plus higher education courses will be made available for free on new portal. NTA invites applications for PM Young Achievers Scholarship Entrance Test. KITE and BSNL to provide Kerala school children with high-speed internet connectivity. Tamil Nadu government rolls out breakfast scheme for state-run schools. NMC suggests installing cameras in all medical colleges. Delhi University constitutes committee to discuss provisions related to student-teacher ratio. Amit Shah to launch education sector initiatives today to mark 2 years of national education policy. Good afternoon and warm welcome. You're watching Education News Network, where we get you the latest development in education at top of this hour. This is Rituja reporting from ENN, and the daily stories are: more than 23,000 higher education courses, including programs on artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, and early childhood care, will now be available free of cost on our net web portal, the University Grants Commission said on Thursday. The portal, which aims to brighten the digital divide and enhancing the accessibility of higher education in remote parts of the country, will be launched on Friday as part of the second anniversary of the National Education Policy 2020. The UGC has tied up the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology to integrate the e-resources with the over 7.5 lakh common services centers and special purpose vehicle centers of the offer these courses forthcoming academic sessions 2022 to 2023. As part of the efforts making higher education accessibility to all, the UGC has become constantly working in marketing digital resources available in students' English as well as regional languages, said the UGC Chairman M. Jagdish Kumar. The CSCs aim to provide digital access and make e-governance services available to the citizen, especially to those who are living in rural India in her doorstep. Nearly 2.5 lakh CSCs and SPVs are operating in a Gram Panchayat, and more than 5 lakh CSCs, SPVs centers are functioning across the countries. The courses including 23,000 postgraduate courses, 137 Swayam MOCDC courses, emerging areas of 25 non-engineering Swayam courses. There are no charges accessing this on UGC portal. The National Testing Agency has invited applications from school students for the PM Young Achievers Scholarship Award Scheme of Vibrant India Entrance Test 2022. The YASASVI scholarship scheme, established by the Ministry of Social Justice of Empowerment, is open for students to classes 9 to 11 of specific categories. The scholarship is open to students to class 9 to 11 of the following categories: other backward classes, economically backward classes, and denotified nomadic and semi-nomadic tribes. The award of the scholarship is 2 levels: for students who are studying in class 9 and in students who are studying in class 11. Candidates will be shortlisted through the entrance exam scheduled on September 11. The exam will be MCQs format and 3-hour computer-based test on the 4 subjects: mathematics, science, social science, and GK. The total mark is 400 and there is no exam fee. Thanks to an initiative by the Kerala state government, children in the state-run schools will now have a high-speed internet connectivity. The Kerala Infrastructure Technology of Education and BSNL have collaborated to provide 100 Mbps broadband internet connectivity in high schools, higher secondary schools, and vocational higher secondary schools in the state. The 100 Mbps internet connectivity will benefit 45,000 classrooms in 4,685 schools, included in the high-tech school project with better ICT enabled education. As per the high-tech school projects in 2018, KIT deployed laptops, project USB speakers, networking in these classes. An official statement stated that the Samagra Resources portal and Sahita mentoring portal are currently available in classrooms in office and mode, with the availability of 100 Mbps connectivity in classrooms. All such delegation systems and now will be more effectively. Furthermore, they will also have an availability of KITE, VICTERS educational channels in the classroom. BSNL has agreed to enhance the broadband connection in schools to 100 Mbps without any additional cost and adhering to the existing rate of Rs 10,000, for which areas of 8 Mbps broadband connection was provided. The Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Stalin on Wednesday announced that the state government is geared up to roll out a breakfast scheme for the state-run school children of class 1 to 5. The order of the same has been signed by him for its implementations while addressing the students at the inaugural event of an awareness program on mental and physical well-being of school students. The CM said that during the infection with the 5 students of class, he get to know that there are 3 of had no eaten anything in the morning. Quoting an expert, he said that the students should not skip breakfast, therefore taking into account of the students have to rush schools in the morning, the state government is all set to launch the breakfast scheme. Mr. Stalin spoke about the importance of self-confidence among school children, which is objective behind the awareness workshop. He added the importance of mental and physical well-being and all-round development of the student. In an attempt to improve the quality of medical education in the country, the regulatory body of NMC has issued an advisory recommending the installation of cameras on the premises of all medical colleges and institutions. This is the continuation of the Digital Vision Mode project being run by the National Medical Commissions and the Medical Council of India ensure and monitor the availability of adequate number of patients, technical faculties, and also monitor regular teaching programs in the medical colleges. This is a step forward towards developing a robust monitoring mechanism and providing for transparency and accountability in the functioning of medical colleges, as said by officials. If utilized properly, this will also be a way forward for digitalization of assessment process for approval being granted of medical colleges, either of enhancement of undergraduate courses, of starting and enhancement of post-graduation courses, they said. The Delhi University has constituted a 7-member committee to study and discuss provisions related to the students-teacher ratio. Teased by the Vice-Chancellor Yogesh Singh pointed at the imbalance between the number for the slip of the National Institutional Ranking Framework ranking. The Delhi University slipped by a spot of the 13th position this year in the Ministry of Education's NIRF ranking issued earlier this month. The committee heard that the DU Director South Campus Prakash Singh will also hold a discussion on the size of the student groups of the lectures, practicals and tutorials to ensure the optimal use of the varsity facility, including equipments. The notification issued by the the University of Delhi has constituted a committee to study, discuss revised provisions related to student-teacher ratio size and the students group of lecture practical tutorials. The Delhi University is ranked being city-based Jawaharlal Nehru University and Jamia Millia Islamia, which is secured for the second and the third positions respectively in the NIRF under the university category. Prakash Singh, the head of the new formed committee, said the body of the outcome of the NIRF ranking. This exercise are the outcome of that the ranking we have been publishing a lot. You will be surprised to know that the publication ratio is much more than other universities, but are placed on the 13th. It is also alarming situation for us, he said, adding that we have been doing much better in the areas because of several reasons, including perception of student-teacher ratio and because of the faculty strength. We are somewhere below. The committee will focus on improving the student-teacher ratio, ensuring facilities provided by the university are used optimally, he said. Union Home Minister Amit Shah will launch a new initiative related to the education sector today, that is July 29, to mark the second anniversary of the National Education Policy, which is NEP 2020, in the presence of Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan, Minister of State Education Subhash Sarkar, Anupama Devi, Rajkumar Rajan Singh, and Ministry State of Skill Development Rajiv Chandrasekhar will also be present on the occasion. The event will be organized Dr. Ambedkar International Center in New Delhi. It will be streamed live on YouTube and other social media handles on the Ministry of Education. The initiatives will cover the entire spectrum of education, skill development verticals including areas like digital education, innovation, synergizations, education and skill development, teacher training and assessment. Apart from the launch, the program will also witness cultural performed by the students and address the gathering by the deliberations will also center around the journey of implementation of NEP 2020. That's all for today. Thank you for watching Education News Network. For more such videos, log on to our website, theENN.com, and don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Signing off, this is Rituja.